Hi, students. This is Ravi Kumar. Now I am going to start photochemistry. Photochemistry is a branch of physical chemistry which deals with the study of photochemical reactions. A chemical reaction or a reaction which proceeds by absorption of visible or ultraviolet radiation is known as a photochemical reaction. So a photophysical or chemical reaction is initiated by electronically excited molecule. This electronically excited molecules is formed by absorption of UV radiation. So the electronic transition, there are four types. Four possible electron transitions are there. That is sigma to sigma star transitions. Here, for example, you take hydrocarbons. Here only sigma bond is there. So this is bonding orbital. This asterisk symbol indicates that this is anti-bonding orbitals. These are the bonding. This is anti-bonding. The sigma to sigma star transition is possible in only saturated hydrocarbons. For example, alkane, methane, ethane, propane, butane. These are the saturated compounds. And 5 to 5 star transitions. These transitions are possible in aliphatic compounds, that is alkenes and alkynes. So for example, this is CH2. Here this is 5 bond CH2 CH2. This is ethylene. This ethylene molecule exhibits 5 to 5 star transitions. And next, the third possible transition is N to sigma star. This is N is nothing but non-bonding electrons. Sigma bond. Here only alcohols, oxygen molecule containing two pairs of non-bonding, and alkyl halide. This alkyl halide also containing 6 non-bonding electrons. So in this molecule, N is also exhibits N to sigma star transition. So next, the last possible transition, that is non-bonding electron to 5 star. 5 star is anti-bonding orbital. So here aldehydes, that is carbonyl compounds, are C double bond O H. This is aldehyde. This oxygen containing non-bonding electron. This is pi bond. This bond is pi bond. So there are three. So then this is possible. This transition, this is non-bonding to 5 star. So these are the four possible transitions observed in molecules. There are number of applications for photochemical reactions. So among them, these are the most important applications. There are examples for photochemical reactions. The best example is first one, that is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process in which carbohydrates can be synthesized from 6 moles of carbon dioxide, 6 moles of water, chlorophyll, that is a green color pigment, in presence of light, that is sunlight. So we are getting C6H12O6 and 6 moles of oxygen. Already in previous video we discussed, that is for the importance of photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, chlorophyll acts as photosensitizer. Neither carbon dioxide nor water molecule absorbs radiation from the sunlight. So that's why it is not possible to synthesize of carbohydrates. So here chlorophyll is a active material, that is photosensitized. And next example is, when a light fall on our eye, then only we can see the picture. That is, cis retina is converted into trans retina. This is also one of the best example for photochemical reactions. Reaction is formation of HCl from hydrogen and chlorine molecules in presence of sunlight. This is the one of best example for chain reaction. Chain reaction which proceeds through a self-repeating sequence of steps, that is also known as chain reaction. Chain reaction consisting 4 steps. First one is creation of active centers or generation of active centers, and second step is propagation step, and third step is inhibition step, fourth step is termination steps. So this is one of the best example for chain reaction. So it has four mechanism. It has four steps. In first step, chlorine molecule interacts with light in presence with the rate constant of K1. We are getting chloride. Chloride radicals. Radicals are more reactive than carbocations, carbanions. So this is nothing but first step, that is generation of active centers. And next, second step, this active centers reacts with molecule, that is hydrogen molecule with rate constant K2. We are getting HCl and hydrogen radical as well. Again, this active molecule, this active hydrogen radical interacts with chlorine molecule with rate constant K3. We are getting HCl plus Cl radical. So this here in second step or third step, we are getting formation of HCl. So these steps are called propagation. In which steps we are getting products, that step is known as propagation step. This is propagation or propagation step. And next, fourth step, that is disappearance of active centers, that is also known as termination. So here generation, propagation, termination, these are the three steps. Include this is called the chain reaction. This is the best example for chain reaction. This is the third example for photochemical reaction. The fourth example for photochemical reaction is, that is formation of HBr from hydrogen bromine molecules in presence of sunlight. It has four steps, but 5 reaction mechanism steps. That is mechanism. This bromine molecule interacts with radiation. We are getting active centers. This is bromine radical. This step is nothing but creation of active centers. This radicals are already, you know that radicals are more reactive than the other intermediates. And next, this bromine radical interacts with hydrogen molecule with rate constant K2. We are getting hydrogen bromide plus hydrogen radical. Again, this hydrogen radical in third step, we are getting interacting with bromine molecule with rate constant K3. We are getting HBr. So in this formation, in second step and third step, we are getting hydrogen bromide. So this step is called propagation step. And the fourth step, that is fourth reaction, that is third step. Here this hydrogen active center or hydrogen radical decomposes with the product. This hydrogen radical interacts with the product. This decomposes, we are getting hydrogen molecule and bromine radical. So this step is called as inhibition. And the fourth and last step, that is disappearance of active centers. Bromine radical interacts with another bromine radical with rate constant K5. We are getting bromine molecule. This step is called as termination. So these are the best examples for photochemical reactions. The differences between photochemical reactions and thermal reactions. These reactions, there are four or five differences between photochemical and photothermal reactions. Here, let us see first one, photochemical reaction. These reactions are proceeds by absorption of radiation, that is visible or ultraviolet radiation. That radiation line between 2000 angstrom to 800 angstroms. And these reactions proceed by either evolution of or absorption of heat. This is also called thermal reaction. These photochemical reactions are called light reactions. Thermal reactions are called dark reactions. And let us see, these photochemical reactions are specific reactions. Thermal reactions are non-specific reactions. For example, if we want to, for example, we take example formation of HCl or HBr. we want to activate either hydrogen or chlorine or bromine in particular wavelength. We can activate, for example, hydrogen can be activated particular wavelength of radiation, but in the case of thermal reaction there is no any specificity. So if we apply 10 degrees Celsius, both either hydrogen or chlorine, bromine can be excited in the thermal reaction. There is no any speciality, there is no any specific in thermal reactions. And coming to the most important thing, that is thermodynamic property that gives free energy of photochemical reaction is sometimes be delta G negative, sometimes we are getting delta G is positive. But in the case of thermal reactions, the Gibbs free energy of photochemical reaction is always negative. So this is spontaneous. These thermal reactions are almost positive spontaneous, and these photochemical reactions sometimes spontaneous, sometimes not spontaneous. These are the main differences of between photochemical reactions and thermal reactions. Okay, thank you.